Guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, showing you the tips and strategies that you can use to advance faster in the game Cookie Run on Break. So first of all, we'll be looking at our mileage points. Now as you can see, these points accumulate when you buy chests. So 2900 gems to buy this chest would accumulate over here, and you can spend it to get 5 whatever cookies you like of tokens. So if it's a legendary cookie, you can get 1 per every 5000. So as you can see, I have enough to max Pitaya Dragon Cookie, but I'm not going to use it right now, and I'll tell you why. It's because legendary cookies are generally released once in every 4 to 5 months, and it's much better to have this saved up to buy the new legendary cookie, who will obviously be used much more than Pitaya, who is a bit old. And since I already have Ananas Cookie maxed, as you can see, it's pointless spending it on Pitaya because Ananas is the new meta cookie for the game. So the best thing you can do is to always save your mileage points, and I know it's hard at times, but it's much better if you keep it saved in the long term. Then we'll be looking at what to do once you have maxed out all the rare cookies. As you can see, in this scenario, I have maxed out almost all my rare cookies. Looking at the epic cookies, I still have a long way to go, but once these rares are maxed out, you don't get their skins, and these common cookies, it's very hard to get tokens for them. Let me show you in trophy race. Even when I go to open a gold chest, see, I only get coins for rares. So, and the number that I get for common cookies, it's comparatively lesser. So it's actually much better an idea once you have completed the rare cookies to go to this and buy this chest with your money to rank them up faster. As you can see, I got 13. That's a very low number, but still it's better than nothing. And you can only buy this once in every 6 hours. The same again goes for pets, and this will help you rank them up faster, not by much, but by a relatively much better margin than the previous one. And then looking at treasures. So as you can see, you have the special treasure drawer and the treasure drawer, and basically the treasure that you want to max out as soon as possible, they are these treasures. The engine. As you can see, this is one of the most commonly used ones because it helps you run much faster, and it's very important that you max this out as soon as possible. And the others would be the slingshot, the saber, and of course another one would be the juice. I only have it at 1 star, so I have to work on that. And moving on to the costumes, obviously the new cookie would be orange cookie, and this costume would actually be worth a lot, but unfortunately I don't have rainbow cubes right now to show you. But you can see the costumes that I do have, and I have most of them. The ones I would advise you to purchase with the rainbow cubes and the rainbow crystals is the cookies that basically you like the most, or the ones that you use the most. In my scenario, I always coin farm the cheesecake cookie, which is why I bought her costume. It gives a 10% coin bonus, which is quite useful when coin farming. Then let's look at the cookie trials. As you can see, the new implemented event form gives you rewards for completing each cookie trial. So I have peach cookie, and if I complete this trial within the next 11 days, I get a free supreme chest for pets. So these rewards, they add up over time, so it helps you maximize random pets, and while it doesn't seem like you get the pet you need, it helps long term. It's always important that you do this, and also notice that you always finish the side missions for each cookie trial. As you can see, all bonus missions have been completed. It's very easy to forget that these exist, but they actually give a good amount of rewards. For example, almost all of them give you 200 gems and valuable items. It's generally a good rule of thumb that when you complete the cookies trial, you finish all the bonus missions as well, as a sort of added advantage. Looking at the events. So guys, as you can see, there's always a certain number of events that are always available that you can always do. Always make sure that you do these events on time, because these items that you get, they add up. And as you can see, this event ends in 10 hours. So I have one more opportunity to do all these missions. So I better save myself and better make sure that I have all the resources to finish the events as soon as possible. Looking at guilds, another very important section. You must always check the guild shop, because you have a lot of rare items occasionally coming on in this section, where you can see the golden blessing ticket and the golden inkies. It has rare ingredients for the cookies, magic candies, especially for the legendary cookies like moonlight cookie and so on. And of course, we have one of the most important games. Something that a lot of people struggle with is coins. You don't always have coins. So let me show you how you can easily earn more coins with this trick. So you go to land 7. If you haven't unlocked land 7 yet, that's okay. You can go to land 1. That's the first land and everyone has that. And use this combination, either cheesecake and pirate combined with magma bird and these treasures. As you can see, that's quite good combo. And of course you also have mint choco, and as you can see, I've already run, but let me just show you a trial run. I'll just refresh here with a small amount of gems. So as you can see, make sure you're running, just make sure you try to collect all the possible coins and do not collide as well, because these coins, they add up and make a large value. Jump, jump. Now this might become a sort of tedious task when you're doing it multiple times, especially with mint choco, because you can run 4 times with him and only twice with cheesecake. So what you gotta make sure is that you do this daily, at least with cheesecake, because each run, let's see how much this run gets me, approximately about 200,000 coins per run, right? And with a bit of timing and so on, you get significantly more, especially since Wednesdays are coin farming days where you get a huge coin bonus. So make sure you utilize that, because in the end of the day, it's actually worth a large amount of coins. So notice how you must always jump and get the coins as much as possible. Now as you can see, these pouches, they have the clock there. I'm not going to go to bonus time this time, because it's not really relevant when coin farming unless it's loaded with coins. So the advantage with using Magma Bird in this setup is that he revives your cookie and provides the optional dash as well. So it helps cover a bit of distance, which helps get you energy potions and lets you run longer. Now as you can see, it's generally hard to catch all these flying pouches. So yeah, I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you look on the top left, you can see that I have already accumulated 46,000 coins in barely 2 minutes, right? So jump, jump, and there we go. Oh, it's hard seeing all those coins go to waste. Yeah. Lucky there. And here is another advantage of using Magma Bird. He resurrects your cookie with some HP left, so you know, it's always good to use this legendary cookie combo instead of using, there we go, cheesecakes. A rainbow pouch. Now when you come across pouches, you must always be careful because sometimes Magma Bird's ability activates just before you crack the pouch and you end up floating right past Pile. And generally I would recommend that you collect the pouch if it's rainbow, regardless of whether you collide or not, because rainbow pouches are really worth it, including the gold ones, but the bronze ones and the silver ones you can just let it go, because it's not really that valuable. So you can see with just cheesecake alone I managed to score 80,000 coins plus. Running with pirate I'll probably be able to get it to 100,000 or even more, because pirate doesn't create coins like cheesecake does, but we have the treasures equipped. Slide. It's very rare that you get rainbow pouches, but sometimes in a single run you get about 3 of them all at once. Strange. Jump, 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 and there we go. Potion. This is the final land in land 7. Oops. So yeah, basically try not to knock as much as possible. And there's another bonus time here which we'll try to avoid because there's not much point in going to bonus time. I don't need points, I just need coins. And there we go. Jump, jump, jump. Oh yeah. Nice. Look at all those coins, 120,000 already. Right, so from here onwards there's not much coins left, so it ends perfectly, yeah. See, 250,000 coins from one run alone. And tomorrow the coin bonus will be much better, so I'll get around 300,000 coins per each run. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe, and thank you all for your support.